Welcome to Awesome Powdercoat Engine Tin Installation. Here we're going to talk about installing stock valve covers. This requires 2 valve covers, 2 valve cover gaskets, and 2 valve cover bails. Here you see 3 different kinds of valve cover bails. The top is the factory German valve cover bail, the middle one is an aftermarket valve cover bail, and the bottom one is the one you really need to watch out for. It's sold as a VW Type 1 valve cover bail, but it does not fit. First of all, it's a little too long. You can see where it sticks out. Also, it's too deep. When you put it on, this part that's supposed to clip to the valve cover does not. It does not even touch it. You have to watch out for this. People sell these. These do not fit. Send them back. These are the valve cover gaskets. Again, pretty straightforward cork composite gasket. These are the valve covers themselves. You either get them as used German, new VW Mexico, or new VW Brazil. These are new VW Brazil. I don't use the aftermarket Asian, Taiwan, Chinese ones because they don't seem to be very flat. They tend to leak. One thing I do on the bottom side, inside, the most common problem is to get a leak right around here where the gasket doesn't sit flat. I spot weld in a little tab right here that helps hold that gasket down. Really makes a big difference in preventing leaks. As far as sealing the valve covers, there's several different ways of thinking. One is that they should be put on dry. The other method is I like to use a nice thick wheel bearing type grease. Other people will use blue or gold RTV sealant. I've used that in the past. I hesitate to use it because I'm worried about a little glob leaking off and getting somewhere in the engine. Some people like to use black weather stripping adhesive. It works a little too good. You might not ever get the valve cover off. I don't recommend that. First, we're going to install the valve cover bail. You want to install it with the tab pointed down. It just hooks into the little, there's 2 little holes on either side. Pretty straightforward. Installing the valve cover itself, I've put the gasket in with any kind of sealant. If you're going to use it, make sure it's flat and stretched out nice. Put it in place, make sure it's seated. The bail should start touching down here. Now if you have a nice finish on here, you put just a drop of oil right here and right here to help the bail slide over it. Done. This is that bail I was saying does not fit. It goes on okay. But put your gasket, your valve cover on there, and look, doesn't even touch. In fact, you can put a screwdriver between the valve cover and the bail. This part obviously does not fit. I don't know how people can continue to sell them.